Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Mystery Society Hidden Files. I know that we've been on a bit of a kick with sort of the sea theme that we've been going on with in Season 4. However, there was a story in Season 3 that I didn't get to because our season was cut a little bit shorter than we wanted it to, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about the case since I wrote about it back in Season 3, and the fact that I never got to actually talk about it on the show. So today, I'm very excited to present to you the story of Brendan Vollmost. Brendan Vollmost was a 23-year-old man who went missing from his home in New South Wales, Australia on March 31st, 2015. In the video, you can see him desperately jump out of the passenger seat of a car alongside his friend Ronald Burns, who's driving the car, and the both of them make a run for Brendan's backyard. In my opinion, this is one of the more insane videos that we were going to show on Season 3, and there's sort of a lot to break down in this case, stemming just from this video. The police had no leads to go on for a really long time, which is how the video got released. They were hoping that somebody who saw the video would be able to come forward with information. Since the case happened, and actually even since I researched this case the first time, there have been many developments. I figured the easiest way to present this would be to just start in chronological order. Brendan Vollmost was a drug dealer, and he was getting his drugs from a gang called the Blood Brothers. Brendan was buying and selling ice, which is a street term for meth, with the Blood Brothers' help. They had a great business relationship until about December of 2014, which is when the Blood Brothers began insisting that Brendan owed them something around $6,000. In February of 2015, Ronald Burns, the man seen driving the car in the video, moves in with Brendan Vollmost and begins helping him sell meth by driving him around and helping him serve customers. Everything must have come to a head on March 31st, 2015, which is when the footage takes place. Just before the footage starts, 4 members of the Blood Brothers, Jamie Michael Tiley, William Patrick Thomas, Mitchell James Bentley, and Jack Davies ram their car into the car that Ronald Burns and Brendan Vollmost are driving. Ronald takes off towards Brendan's home with the 4 Blood Brothers closely behind. This is where the footage picks up. You see Ronald jump out of the vehicle before it even comes to a complete stop, then attempt to jump over the fence. Close behind him is Brendan, running from the passenger side door. The next man who runs through the gate is most likely Jack Davies, followed closely behind by another Blood Brother. A third Blood Brother blocks the last passenger from exiting the vehicle. Based on the body language I saw in the video, I'm willing to bet that the third passenger in the car was actually just a customer trying to buy drugs from Ronald and Brendan. The Blood Brothers seem to not want all that much to do with him, and he doesn't even know what's going on, to the point where he doesn't actually even get out of the car. Ronald and Brendan make a dash for the shed in Brendan's backyard where he kept a sawed-off shotgun for this exact situation. Brendan was paranoid that this exact situation would go down ever since he started having problems with the Blood Brothers. As soon as Brendan got his hands on the gun, Jack Davies was upon him, and Ronald was knocked out almost immediately by the other Blood Brother. Jack Davies began beating Brendan. When Ronald woke up, he heard the men say, "Is that all he's got? And he's still breathing, get him in the car." When the police arrived, they found a significant amount of blood in Brendan's shed, but no sign of his body. 4 men tied to the Blood Brothers are arrested, but their trial ends in a hung jury, and a new date for a new trial is set. The 4 men are Jamie Michael Tiley, William Patrick Thomas, Mitchell James Bentley, and Jack Davies. The new trial was set for January of 2019, but in October of 2018, the 4 Blood Brothers decided to take a plea in order to get a shorter sentence. During the confession, Jack Davies mentioned that he killed Brendan in self-defense. In fact, he had no intentions of hurting Brendan until he pulled a gun on him. In Jack Davies' confession, he also said that he was truly sorry, and he had not even realized how badly he had hurt Brendan until he had realized he was already dead. He also said, "I'm not a thief, I'm not a murderer, I'm just so sorry that we're all here today because of me." Brendan's mother only wanted to recover her son's body at this point, but the Blood Brothers assured her that that was not going to be possible. Jack Davies told her that he had stored Brendan's body in a large toolbox at his house for a few days until he just wanted the problem gone and dealt with, so he brought the toolbox to a scrapyard. He placed the toolbox in the back of a station wagon that was due to be crushed, and a few days later, Brendan's body was crushed in the toolbox, in the station wagon, in a scrapyard that has never been identified, and his remains have never been found. The Crown suggested that Jack made this story up in order to conceal the actual location of the body, and they actually slapped an extra charge on top for that. He was quoted as saying that he didn't understand why he would hide the location of the body, especially when it meant more jail time for him. He finished his conversation with Brendan's mom by saying, "The body is fucking gone and I can't bring it back." Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Mystery Society. I know that this is a bit of a bigger Hidden Files episode, but these were never really meant to just be short bit episodes. They're sort of just free-form episodes so that Taylor and I can play around and do whatever we want. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave us a like, leave us a comment letting us know what you think about the case, maybe some of your theories if you think that body still is out there somewhere, and please subscribe for more videos. We're going to be back next week with the main season, Lost at Sea. Taylor's going to be hosting and telling us a really great story about the open waters. So thank you again, Mystery Seekers, for checking out this episode of the Mystery Society, and we'll see you again next week.